This video is going to be talking about how to fix a water leak in a 2011 Toyota Highlander. I had water leaking under my carpet, and I'm going to show you the steps that I took to resolve the problem that you should be able to handle yourself without seeing a mechanic. The first thing to do is, if you don't have time to fix it, but you want to at least slow the problem of the water building up under here, when you pull up the carpet, you will see there's a plug. I pulled the plug out, so right now it's an empty hole. It goes underneath the car, so that's where you can have water drain out in the meantime until you're able to fix the root of the problem. So let me show you one of the first steps that you should do is make sure your sunroof, the drain plug, is clear. Now, generally it is clear because you know it's clear because the water is going down and building up under here instead of going underneath the car. You know, the water is supposed to drain out underneath the car here, and you may notice a little bit of water draining, but it's not draining out at a fast enough pace, and hence it builds up in here. Where the water is coming from, it's coming from here. You'll see this little blue box here with some plugs. Back behind here, there's two holes. You'll see there's one hole right there, and then there's another one down towards the bottom, right there. There's a hole right there. So there's two holes, and this is where the water is coming in to your car, is from these holes. Now the reason why it's building up is there's this cavity here, and it's built up with junk. It's got some slime and gunk that's blocking the holes that go underneath the car to drain out. So the water is building up in there, and it comes into your car from there. So there's other videos that show you should take out the bottom one and the top one, and this top one is really hard. The cables are super tight. I didn't even touch mine. So what you need to do is, once you just pull this out, you can see it has a little clip. It's just a little, like a retaining clip there. You can use a screwdriver to help pry it out. I just pulled mine out without any tools, and you can see my thing got bent a little bit. But once you have those holes exposed, you want to use a little wire bristle brush like this. You know, I got this online. They sell various sizes. You know, I got a multi-pack just to try different sizes, but I'm using the bigger one that came in the pack. And you're just going to go into each of these holes, you know, try them both, and you're going to go in there, just go into that hole, and you're going to kind of fish it towards you and to the bottom, and you're just going to go back and forth, and really work your way in there and try to get it towards you as low as possible, and just scrape, and do both holes, the top one and the bottom one. You know, you can see I'm going in the bottom one here. It's a little dark, but that one might be better because it's lower already. And angle and curve your thing towards you, and just scrape as hard as you can on the bottom, and keep going, and eventually you'll just start to hear the water will just start draining out of here like it had not drained before. And that's when you know it's a success. Now, as a follow-up, what I did also, this is good for some spring cleaning, is you come up to your sunroof and use your brush and go into the hole. You know, you go into the hole where the sunroof water drains down the tube, and just clean out as much as you can. And you'll see there's going to be slime coming out, and you'll just make that hole even more clear. Now, what I did also, which I can't show you now, but you see this has a little loop. I put two together I put two together and I fished it down the sunroof drainage tube much deeper than I could with just one to give it a better cleaning. But that's how I fix my water problem. You know, there's other videos too that talk about using this brush and trying to go up under here. There's some grooves under there, but that doesn't work. That didn't work for me. The grooves underneath the car are too skinny, too tight for this wire brush to go into. So going into these holes over here is probably your best bet. So good luck.